specific things. I've never been told, no, I'm wrong, okay? Or at least by anyone in BDSM, like, maybe in my vanilla life a few times, but not, right? Um, so the thing is, whatever you're doing, whether it's mainstream sex, kinky sex, sexual fetishism, you're indulging in a fetish with somebody just for a scene, and it's not so much you're living a lifestyle, just kind of sexual exploration or 50 Shades of Grey kind of opening to your kinky side or fetishy side. Just make sure you consent with that person, so there's nothing, one can't sue you for, like, cutting off the circulation from their cock and balls from, like, some extreme cock and ball torture like CBT. Or they feel that, they really can't function unless they have, like, something crammed up their ass while they're, like, jerking off to you or something like that. Like, people have different things that they like, so it depends on how you are. But just make sure you consent to that, because you don't want that to come back and so bite you in your ass. So, there's always different practices that you want to do when you're playing with different types of kinks and fetishes, because some are legal and some are illegal. So remember that when getting involved, and make sure everyone is on the same page. You have a safe word. You do aftercare after your session with the person or your play scene, because I've been in situations, not me in particular, but I've been in dungeons where there's been dominants who have over-whipped a submissive on, like, in a play scene, and they kind of had what's called a sub-drop, where the submissive kind of has, like, shakes and passes out kind of thing, and they kind of black out, and then they, like, wake up, like, a little while later because their endorphin level got, like, really intense. They may have been in pain and didn't want to say anything, or the dominant was too stupid to realize that not reading the sub's body language, and just calling or stopping the scene for themselves. So you want to make sure that you play with people who are safe, sane, and consensual, and you agree to everything. And I think that kind of sums it up in a nutshell. So whatever your practices are, whether you're vanilla or fetishy, and you decide to want to get into this type of lifestyle, you might want to do some research, or you can even call into the show like some people do in the past, or even like Sir Lorenzo calls and wants to ask some stuff, which is awesome. And of course, Mistress will be definitely going to Exotica this year, and so I will be doing the show live from there like I did last year, which is really cool. Me and my vanilla friends are going to be going this year. But it's going to be cool. I'm still going as Mistress Candy, just, with my vanilla friends. Because I'm going to introduce some of them into the kinky lifestyle. They're curious to know about it, which is kind of cool. And which is even cooler is that these women, I didn't realize that they were even into this stuff. I've known these people for a very long time. Kind of interesting, and they're kind of churchy, so that's why I was like, really? Okay, Hey, you know what? A couple of years back, they used to have Jesus Loves Porn Stars booth at the Exotica. So, I mean, why not, right? So, anyway, I just want to thank everybody for listening to the show tonight. Mistress is going to say goodnight. I'm pretty tired. But I want to thank Spunk Lube for sponsoring the new show as well as the old show and the network. And I want to thank you all for listening. And, of course, if you like the show, please leave feedback on all the apps. You can follow me on Twitter at MistressC69. You can follow at BDSM Alive Radio on Twitter, and also the new one at Whip Appeal Show. So I have a Facebook page for the Whip Appeal Show. I have Twitter, of course. I have all of my Instagrams, which is the Whip Appeal Show, at the Real Mistress C69, at the Real Mistress Candy69, and I have a backup just in case, Instagram likes to cut me off every so often for no reason. And I want to thank everybody for continuing to listen to the show, and thank you for all the downloads. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I think I had 297 downloads this past week. So I'm pretty excited, actually. Thank you very much. And it's kind of interesting because my last couple of shows were kind of short. So, but I guess it's good. So, but thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the show, and I will be doing the show next Friday. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it live or not, but I try to want to stay live because I like when people call in and interact. And thank you, Sir Lorenzo and Casey, and Lorenzo for calling in, and Casey, I want her to call in. And I hope you enjoyed the show tonight, and thank Blitzkid for allowing me to still use your song, She Dominates, for the show. It's perfect for Mistress, I have to say. And thank you, and have a great night, everybody, and good night.
Take control of this begun. You rule this moment. What may come? I like this thing. I am whenever you are near. There is no resistance here. She dominates. I need some pleasure with my pain. She dominates. Abuse me with leather whips and chains. She dominates. Brings me to a bleeding cry. Break the skin and tantalize. I need some pleasure with my pain.
When you need business mobility solutions that are more than just business as usual, you need Enterprise. A trusted partner, Enterprise has the expertise to help you go the extra mile. For the short term, for the long haul, and everywhere in between. So go with someone who thinks outside the box truck and get custom transportation solutions that maximize productivity, reliability, and savings. Go with Enterprise and start driving business.
This doctor's waiting room music doesn't care that you've been listening to it forever. It can't care. But we can. At MedExpress, you can get affordable same-day treatment. Open 8 to 8 every day for in-person and virtual visits.